Dear graduates, dear faculty, dear families and friends, it is my great honor to address you tonight and congratulate you for your great achievement. 4 years ago, I stood on the same side of the room as you, celebrating the end of an incredibly challenging year. I share this experience just like you, with people from many different backgrounds, with a common feature that this year has shaped us all. We were pushed to learn, grow, and navigate the excitement and overwhelming feeling that came with living in this remarkable city and completely in the master's program. I think there's no controversy in saying that the master's was tough. There were times when problem sets felt impossible and the workload too much. I personally doubted my ability and motivation many times. I remember comparing myself to others and feeling that I was not good enough. Who among us hasn't experienced doubt and compared ourselves to others at some point? Over time, I came to realize how pointless such comparisons are. Economics and data analysis taught us the power of comparisons, but also that no individual has a perfect control group. We're all so different and unique. Every one of you was chosen to be part of this community based on your excellence, but your past and the experiences that brought you here are amazingly diverse. Unfortunately, success is often measured in comparison to others. We constantly seek external benchmarks. Today, I invite you to find those benchmarks within yourselves. Define your own metrics of success and use those to measure your growth. What do you value? What do you personally use to measure your success? Think about what brings you energy, what truly excites you to wake up in the morning. And the next time you question whether you're good enough or making progress, refer back to those metrics. Much of this tough process revolved around asking questions. Even when we were expected to have clear answers to problem sets, we often found ourselves asking countless additional questions in the process of seeking solutions. I used to find this very puzzling. How could I possibly complete a task within the next 2 days when I had more questions than answers? Sometimes, doubting and questioning are the only way forward. One of the most valuable aspects of this past year is not the answers and solutions you arrived at, but the journey that led you there. You learned to seek answers even when none seem apparent. You did not only learn to meet deadlines and solve problem sets, but you also acquired the skill of asking questions, of thinking critically, and of persisting in search of solutions, even when they were elusive. We're surrounded by uncertainty. The world is full not only of unsolved but also undefined problems. I encourage you to approach them with the same determination you brought to the challenges of being a student. I invite you to remain lifelong students. Wherever your path takes you, maintaining this eagerness to learn and to inquire. This attitude helped me personally during my PhD, but it's also incredibly useful to many of my companions who did not stay in academia, but engage in analytical work, which many of you might be doing very soon. Speaking of companions, there are many things this year might leave you with. But if you ask me what I value the most and what I remember the most about my master's, it is definitely the people I met there. Even after 5 years of PhD, I still feel like I never studied as much as that year. But I enjoyed every minute of it because of the people I did it with. In fact, some of the closest people to me today, and from those whom I keep learning every day, are people I met during my time at BSE. Some are still in Spain, others in Belgium, the UK, Kenya. We all came from different places, and our paths will take us to different destinations. But from now on, you all share at least one thing in common, a common point of departure and a community that aspires to achieve something greater than ourselves. As a famous proverb says, if you want to go fast, do it alone. If you want to go far, do it together. My hope is that you embrace the road that lies ahead with consciousness, open-mindedness, and in the company of individuals that uplift you and inspire you. I wish you to stay true to yourself and discover your own recipe for success, all while remembering the great responsibility that comes with these incredible opportunities we have had. In this journey, as the poet Constantin Cavafi said, keep Ithaca always in your mind. Arriving there is what you're destined for. But don't hurry the journey at all. Better if it lasts for years, so you're old by the time you reach the island, wealthy with all you have gained on the way. Whatever your Ithaca is, I wish you embrace experiences that can along the journey. Celebrate all your victories and hopefully find inspiring traveling companions. Congratulations, graduates. I hope you feel proud of everything you have accomplished and excited for what is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Josefina. So to finish this ceremony, we're going to have two students. Okay. Yeah, you can come. Yeah, right. So. Okay, so for those who maybe don't know them, little John Leslie from the ITFD program. And Giovanna Chaves from the Data Science for Decision Making. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm Giovanna from Data Science for Decision Making.
And I'm Cathal from the ITFD program.
We are extremely honored to be this year's student speakers. To tackle what is arguably the most challenging task of this year, we decided to approach this speech in line with the collaborative style of BSE's master's programs.
That is, neither of us wrote our own speeches tonight. Instead, I've written Giovanna's speech and Giovanna's written mine, which today we will see for the first time and read it in front of you.
And just as a disclaimer to the administration, this is not at all reflective of any assignment we submitted this year. All right, here we go.
Joy?
Okay. Yo, yo, yo. It's your girl, Giovanna, and I will refrain from any further yo's regardless of what Cathal has written. I wanted to start by acknowledging all of those who have made the last year possible. Firstly, thank you to the faculty and administration for creating a warm environment where we have received a superb education. To Jacinto at the cafeteria, thank you for helping us stay awake for our 8 a.m. lectures. And to Sebas at Oveja Negra, thank you for the 37-euro beer special. I also wanted to thank ChatGPT and everyone else who helped write this speech. As many of the students would know, we sent a text message to 200 people in the BSE social chat for anecdotes to include in today's speech. Unfortunately, we received only one sarcastic response. Thank you very much, Tim Hunter. Despite that, generally, we are a very community-minded group. For the surprising number of broken legs over the past year, someone has always pushed a wheelchair. For every Friday night, Darian has selflessly organized a pub crawl. And like clockwork, for every Catalan holiday, there's always been a social chat message from Ferran explaining the history behind it. Yeah, Cathal, I think you misspelled message here, but I don't think there's been a social chat massage yet. But anyway, I don't think this collegial spirit has come about accidentally. Before I started the master's program, one former student shared with me his tips for success: exercise, a balanced diet, and a healthy social life. These are the 3 demons you must tackle to succeed at BSE. And that we did. Our collective trauma has bonded us into a community. The pasta in Andorra strengthened our collective faith in the food from Casa de Lina. Our months-long attempts to get a padró in NIE left many of us in a Kafkaesque nightmare. And our group assignments, while generating some temporary enemies, have forged some dear lifelong friendships. But not all of our bonding was traumatic. We all enjoyed ignoring the Term 3 student surveys as we celebrated post-exams. We took great pleasure in stealing food from UPF conferences like seagulls. And lastly, of course, joined by our beautiful friends, family, and the BSE community, the wonderful celebration that is happening now, which will no doubt continue until sunrise. I will now pass you on to our very cool, very awesome, and very handsome next speaker.
Wow. What a beautiful speech, Giovanna. If I do say so myself. At BSE, we've had the unique privilege of being part of a diverse community. On campus, it was not uncommon to hear conversations in Catalan, Chinese, Spanish, English, and English with unintelligible British accents. However, we quickly discovered that nothing is quite as incomprehensible as econometrics or advanced natural language processing. Further, we've learnt that eigenvectors are extremely important. Deworming is very cost-effective. Two-way fixed effects are problematic with staggered treatments, and that none of this may matter when ChatGPT takes our jobs. More seriously, though, we can't ignore the world's dynamic nature and the value of our education in it. While our economics and data science studies have equipped us with tools to navigate the world, these tools can and will change throughout our careers. However, what's of greatest significance is the framework that our education has instilled in us, enabling us to view the world in a unique way. The framework empowers us to approach and analyze new and complex problems and formulate and communicate practical solutions. Between the two of us, we are confident in our classmates' unique skill sets to truly change the world. Students from the energy program are about to start jobs to help save the planet, while our finance graduates' friends are about to start work at companies doing the opposite. Half of ITFD will be in Paris, and let's not forget that one student who is exploring groundbreaking techniques to reduce the spiciness of food. Our masters have shown us that two things are certain. Firstly, classroom SO5 is always too hot, and S19 always smells bad. Second, the world will continue to evolve. Our education at BSE has equipped us with not only technical knowledge, but also the resilience to embrace change, the intellectual curiosity to continue to learn, and a 50% alumni school summer school discount. Now, last but not least, I want to thank my fellow graduates. I want to thank you for your hard work. I want to thank you for never quitting. I want to thank you for catching that train to Beaterra at 7:45 a.m. I want to thank you for not watching every World Cup game in the exam period. I want to thank you for your friendship. I want to thank you for your generosity, even when you were stressed. And I want to thank you for buying me and Giovanna a large number of drinks later tonight.
So bask in your achievements. Enjoy the sun that had always set by the time we left the library. Scream the way you wanted to whenever someone shushed you in the study rooms. And actually go see Barcelona for the first time since August 2022. Congratulations, class of 2023.